kubera iki muyamumeneraho gutya akonje
kubera ko tuyamumenaho no kubera ubushyuhe bwinshi n'umuriro mwinshi
uruhu ruba rwashyushye
uruhu ruba rwashyushye
ubu ruramutse rushyushye ari nko ku ishuri byagenda bite
araza aranyura akaza hano muhera bakaza
uhita utaha mwarimu iyo musabye uruhushya araruguha ugahitaha
Our way is not on soft grass. It is a mountain path with lots of rocks.
Nitwa Nkuba Joseph.
Yego. Uyu mwana yitwa
Barushimana Damour.
He is called Joseph. He is the father to this boy. He is called Damour, a French word that means love. Well, Damour was born totally different from other humans because he was born with a skin that is very hot and burns people that touch it for long. No one ever touches him at all because of this skin. Sometimes it becomes so hot and his father has to keep pouring cold water on him, just like this. When they gave birth to him, they thought that he was the devil and they got scared. They did not think that he was going to survive for long with a skin like this. But surprisingly, he is alive and it looks like he is going to live for long. Though he cannot do some of the things that are normally done by kids, like playing with others. At first, they used to call him a frog because of this skin. The clothes he wears immediately get dirty and they get hard because of how hot his skin is. And if they are not made of strong material, they get spoiled, and this is the reason why his parents have to buy for him heavy clothes. He says that when his wife was pregnant, she was completely fine, and there was no problem at all. She was well taken care of until time for giving birth finally came. They expected a normal baby because none in their family had ever suffered from anything like this. She was rushed to the hospital so that she could give birth. She gave birth normally, but the moment the baby was pushed out, the doctors were shocked and they said that he must be suffering from some skin disorder. They were advised by the doctors to take this baby to a better hospital so that he could get treatment right away before the situation got worse. This was very challenging to them because the hospitals they were supposed to go to were very expensive and they couldn't afford. Joseph and his wife had no other option rather than bringing the baby back home. They decided to try local herbs from natural leaves on trees. They referred to this as herbal medicine. They tried it with hope that something would change, but it all failed. The boy's condition was getting worse as he grew up, because his skin now is becoming more and more rough each and every day, and his parents cannot do anything to change this however much they want to. A few years later, his skin started heating up. This was extraordinary. Each and every person that sat next to him could feel some kind of heat, and this kept on becoming too much as Damour was growing up. This was also what burnt his skin and made it turn into a hard and rough as it is today. The clothes he wore started becoming hard like they were burnt. This was when his father decided to start buying for him heavy clothes. He was growing up and he needed to go to school. It was very hard to find a school that would bring him in since they all feared him due to his body condition. They finally got a school that gave him an opportunity to study. Though he was going to school, things did not turn out very good for him, because sometimes his body gets a lot hot and he runs back home so that he can get some cold water to pour on it. This makes him miss most of the classes and he has to retake another year. This has been happening for some years now. Most of the students at the school he goes to fear him and keep calling him annoying names, and this means that he hardly makes any friends at school. According to his father, this makes school less interesting for him. In their home society too, the kids hardly play with him because of his skin. He spends most of the time inside the house because being under sunshine is also not good for him, because it also makes his body get hotter. Joseph sometimes gets medicine from the hospital that helps this boy's body cool down. They were told by the doctors that this can be treated if they could only take Damour to a much better hospital. And this is what they fail to do since they do not have money. The skin on his body keeps shedding off since it gets burnt too. It becomes so hard, and most times he is also trying to remove it with a knife. According to him, this makes him feel a little more comfortable and good. His siblings also try to help with cooling the pain on his skin. This hardly helps, but he is glad that they love him for who he is and not afraid of him, just like the children at his school or in this society too. Joseph is the one that does each and everything for his son. He washes for him clothes and does a lot more of that sort. He says that he is ready to keep doing this for his son because it is all he can offer since he couldn't afford treatment. Besides his skin, Damour is a normal, intelligent, and loving young boy. They are proud of his behavior because with a skin like this, he has a lot of reasons to get angry at everyone, but he is kind enough not to. He does not sleep on a mattress at all because it does not take long until he spoils it. They lay a mat on the ground and this is where he sleeps while the rest of his family sleeps on a mattress. This too is one of the reasons that hurt him. Joseph is requesting for help so that he can take his son for treatment to a better hospital, because they believe that he would get a lot better if they could only get to a medical institution that is good enough to handle his condition. These funds will be donated via GoFundMe, a link that is in the description of this video and pinned in the topmost comment by Afrimax English. Once you choose hope, everything is possible. Thank you for watching. My name is Prince. Do not forget to subscribe.